My name is Frank Rusa. I am the Acting Executive Director at KCCA. With me is Mr. Robert Nowere, the Acting Deputy Executive Director. And obviously, you know Dr. Ham Chigundu, who is the proprietor of Ham Enterprises. We have had a tour of this whole area with a number of people, including engineers, physical planners from KCCA. The purpose of our tour today was to have an on-site assessment of issues related to the drainage system that is in this area. In particular, we are looking at the developments over the Jugula Channel that are being done by Ham Enterprises Limited, but we're also interested to see the access to the church, the Catholic Church at St. Balikudembe, which is also known as the Chijukizo. So a number of ideas have been shared. What I can confirm is that Dr. Ham has confirmed to us that he is making arrangements. He has been in consultations with the leadership of the Catholic Church to make arrangements to ensure an accessible, motorable access to the church, which should allow the parishioners or worshippers of that church to continue enjoying their freedom of worship in that place. So that's a very important position, and I'm glad that the Catholic Church has been able to reach some form of agreement with the developer, Dr. Ham. Now, the other issue which was of major interest to us as KCCA were issues to do with the drainage, because we witnessed on the 16th of this month a major flood occurred in several areas around the St. Balikudembe market. But also we know on that day there was several floods in different parts of Kampala. Of particular interest to us was that some people on social media were saying that the floods were occasioned by the developments taking place by Ham Enterprises. Now, that allegation needed to be scientifically investigated. That's the reason why we're here with our engineers and our physical planners, to see whether that backflow or that flood was directly caused by the developments over the channel. But also, secondly, we wanted to know whether the developments that were being conducted were in line with approved plans of KCCA. So in order for us to have a thorough assessment, we have asked Ham Enterprises Limited to first halt any form of developments on this project, and pending our engineering and physical planning teams making a professional assessment and giving advice on what needs to be done to ensure that we do not undermine or in any way affect the drainage, the water drainage system. As you know, Kampala is experiencing a serious drainage issue, and the KCCA is going to do everything around the clock to make sure that we restore order, especially in regard to drainage, so that our people's properties stop being destroyed. So I'm glad that Dr. Ham is very cooperative. He has paused the developments. Our engineers are going to swing into action. We'll make a report. We'll give the advice that is necessary, and hopefully we shall get this matter sorted out so that all of us and our people, especially the vendors, have their properties safe and are not suffering any risk of being destroyed by floods. Thank you very much.
I, for one, today I'm very happy for KCCA. The new administration does not just move on speculations and social media, but they've taken a further practical step to come on ground and make physical assessment on what is happening, so that we can solve a problem fully from a realistic and reasonable point of view. So I'm very happy and I'm very humbled. In fact, I take this opportunity to thank the ED and his entire team, the authority, that they've taken a further step to practically approach the problems we have in the city today. And I'm sure with this kind of dialogue and meetings and collaboration, a lot of issues shall be resolved within the city. For we need development, but we need to do it under the law. No one is above the law, and there was nothing like impunity. That's why we are all here, and we are trying to solve a problem within the law and from a practical point of view. When it comes to the issue of the church, for me personally, I'm so humbled by the fact that the head of the Catholic Church, who is the Archbishop, came out and used his wisdom to guide us and told us, regardless of whatever factors you're talking about down there, that is an historical church, and it needs to be having full access at any time. Because, like you know, the people that come and watch the football here are the same people that go to pray. And the people that come from the church, from praying, are the same people that use this facility. So these facilities need to coexist. And the church is a very strong foundation. It's not something we can play with. Here we are talking about God. So you can't block the path to God. I'm a very God-fearing person and a very humble person, and I will do whatever I can to make sure the church is fully accessible, just like we are guided by the Archbishop.